So how have you been, and how has your learning experience been so far? Did you make any
Yes,
progress or something like that?
yes, my learning is going good. I'm having conversations with other YouTubers. I'm
Oh,
trying to have a conversation at least daily
oh, nice.
sometime, and it's going good. And mm, how do you feel that? How is my English?
Yes, yes, of course. I mean, many of your videos just pops up on my screen, so sometimes I end up watching them as well. And you definitely have improved a lot.
Yes, I'm trying my best. Yes.
Yeah, I must say that you are very driven, and you are very you're very hardworking as well. So it's a
Thanks. Yeah, I'm trying my best.
great.
Yes.
That's great. I think that you have been also having a lot of sessions with Sandhya ma'am, right?
Yes, Sandhya. Almost sessions are with Sandhya. Yes.
Yeah, that's really nice. So you guys discuss various things with each other, right? You
Yes.
discuss related to shopping and
Yes.
many other topics, right?
Neighbor fighting with neighbors. Just
Oh, that's interesting one.
yes.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. So what about you? Have you noticed any change in yourself, in your speaking power or in your fluency?
yeah, I'm also experiencing that I can speak now. I
Hmm.
can express my feelings, my thoughts now
Okay.
somehow. Earlier,
Mhm.
it was very difficult to express, but now it is going easy to some
Yeah,
extent.
yeah, yeah,
Yes.
that's true. That's very true. And I can definitely see the improvement as well. I can feel it for sure.
Yes.
And just keep doing this. You are actually doing the right thing. This is the
Yes.
correct way of learning any language. So,
Yes.
so
Yes.
should we, so should we discuss any particular topic today?
Okay. Okay. Do you
Okay, so
have
do
any
you,
topic?
honestly speaking, not at the moment. I don't have any topic in my mind. Do you have any topic in your mind at the moment?
So at the moment, I have a topic that whether money is important or time is important. Is it okay for you, or shall we select some other topic?
Oh, can we make some slight changes in this topic? Like, for example, instead of discussing money versus time, let's discuss money versus money versus goodness of a heart. Like wealth
Okay.
versus a good person. Are you
Goodness,
getting my point? Yeah, yeah,
goodness
yeah.
of heart. Okay. Yeah,
Good.
it's also good topic. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, in this topic, we are going to discuss that what is more important, having a lot of money, whether that's important, or whether being a good person is more important.
Yes.
So, what's your take on this? What do you think is more important?
My views. Uh, Both of the things are necessary because in present scenario, money is very important. Without money we can't survive, we can't do anything. But having a good heart, there is no match of this quality with other. Having a good heart, as you mentioned the topic,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah, yeah. Right, right, right.
having good heart, or you can say being a good person is more important than money.
Hmm.
Because if you have money, so you can purchase anything, materialistic items. But if
Mm-hmm.
you have good heart, so you can uh, influence the public, the people as well. So it is
Mm-hmm.
by spending money you can't buy anyone's heart. But if you have a good heart, so you can attract anybody towards yourself. And
Hmm.
apart from this, if you have more money, so it is not necessary that you would give somebody, you can donate somebody, you can do the work of charity. But if
Mm-hmm.
you have good heart, then no matter how much money you have, whatever you have, you will
Mm-hmm.
do the work of charity, you will donate some needy person. So it will, it is more good for your not only in this world, for other world where we have to go finally. So we make that word also better for us.
Yeah, yeah. It's
So
very true.
in my view, having good heart and being a good person is more
Mm-hmm.
important. And if you are a good person, if you have good heart, so by any means you can earn money. You, if you do work somewhere, so everybody prefers the person who is good, who is
Yes.
nice person, who is honest, who is having good heart. So
Yes.
definitely you will earn the money. But if you have only money, more money, then I
Yeah.
think you will not make any influence on others, and
Mm-hmm.
you will just fulfill your own desire, your own, and you will be alone. So
Yeah. That
I don't like this kind of life. So I would prefer having good heart.
That's very true, and it totally shows that you're a very nice person if you have a this kind of thought process. Because you know what's happening in today's era is that people are becoming more inclined towards money. Like for
Yes,
example, if there is a person, if there are two people, okay, one person is extremely rich and he's like he has a very high influence over people and he has a lot of money, and then the other person, that person is like he does not have that much amount of money but he has a pure heart, he has a very
yes,
good heart. People will always prefer to be in the company of the rich person, you know.
yes.
People will
Yeah, it
always
happens.
good hearted
It
person.
happens sometimes, but no, it will not stay for more time.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely, people will attract towards money, but
Hmm.
when they experience his nature and
Mm-hmm.
his all the his behavior,
Yeah.
then definitely they will stay away. They want to stay away from him. And
Hmm.
if any person is going towards the good heart person who
Hmm.
is having good heart, so
Yeah.
definitely it will be for long time.
Yeah,
They
that's
will
very true.
be there for long time.
That's very true. And you know what happens is that people will respect the guy. I mean, the guy who is super rich, people will pretend to respect him. People will
Yes,
give him a
yes.
right?
Only
Uh,
pretend. Yes.
uh-huh.
Only pretend. They will only pretend, not
Yeah,
by heart.
exactly. That's my point. You're very smart, I must say. So they will only pretend. They won't genuinely respect that person. But the
Yes,
good-hearted person that will actually earn the genuine respect of the people. People will genuinely respect him if he has a
yes,
good heart. So
definitely.
that's also a very good thing. And people, the rich person, he will definitely get the attention of the people, but he will only keep getting the attention of the people for as long as he can help them with money. But if he
Yes,
cannot help with money or with anything else, people will just stay away from him. People won't
yes,
even look. So
yes,
that's what.
it happens. So having a good heart person is good forever.
Yeah, it's absolutely it's very good, and also I think that like for example, the rich person once he dies, people won't remember him. People won't even
No,
miss him. But
nobody
the
will
guy,
remember.
no one will remember him. But the guy who has a good heart, if he dies, people will miss him. Why? Because
Yes,
they had a great compatibility with that person.
yes,
Also, because that person who had a good heart, that person, I mean, when you have a good heart, you help other people as well, right? You show generosity towards other
yes,
people. People will remember you for, remember that person for his generosity and for his kindness and for
yes.
his, you know,
For his good work.
for his other stuff that he might have had helped them with. So
Yes,
yeah.
that's why if anybody who is having good heart and he dies, then in his funeral procession, you can say huge throng of people. You can
Hmm.
see.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
notice that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So people will definitely, many people will visit his funeral, but
Yes.
the other for the rich guy, people won't really visit him that much, or
No,
even if they
nobody wants to go. Yeah,
visit him for like, I mean, they will do it half-hearted
formality.
for
Yes,
money.
that's
Yeah,
like a formality.
yeah. Only because of money, only because of personal interest.
Yes,
And
yes.
in this topic, if we also add the topic of beauty, like beauty versus goodness, then what would you say?
Again, I would go for goodness, because
Okay.
if you have only a beautiful face, so
Mm-hmm.
anybody will attract you for some time. After that, when he will experience your nature and all behavior,
Mm-hmm.
then he will want to stay away from you. And if you
Yeah.
have a good nature, good heart, everybody will stay with you.
Yeah, that's very true. And beauty only lasts for a temporary time. And there
Yes,
is this that beauty without goodness is like a flower without fragrance. And I
yes,
totally agree.
definitely. You have given a beautiful example. Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
yes.
So, also, there's another saying that everything that glitters is not gold.
It's not.
Uh, yeah, I don't know. I guess it's said. I mean, we say it in Urdu like, हर चमकती हुई चीज सोना
Sona
नहीं होती
nahi. Yes,
है. Yeah, yeah. So that's very true.
yes,
Uh,
definitely.
yeah. Yeah, and many people think that if they are beautiful, they can use their beauty to achieve success and things like that. But like even when we look at the profession such as acting or modeling, even in that profession, you're not only required to be beautiful, but you are required to have a very impactful personality as well, right?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
definitely. And if
yeah.
you attract, if you get something only by your beauty, so it will
Hmm.
be only temporary. It will be temporary for
Yes, yes.
a short period of time. And if
Mm-hmm.
you are good by heart, so you
Mm-hmm.
can achieve anything for a long time.
Hmm. Very true. Also, see, if there is a girl who thinks that she's beautiful and because of her beauty, she can do whatever she wants to do and she can get herself into anything that she wants to get herself into, that girl needs to realize the fact that with the passage of time, she will grow old. We all
Yes,
grow old with the passage of time, and getting old is an
yes,
inevitable process. We cannot
yes.
escape from it, right?
Yeah,
Eventually,
nobody can escape. Yes,
yeah. Eventually, you grow old, you get wrinkles on your face, your eyesight gets weakened, your teeth get
yes,
broken, your hair
yes,
starts. So many things
yes.
happen, right? And it's inevitable. We all have to face this. So I think
Yes,
that that's why it's more important to have internal
people,
beauty.
that beauty is temporary. Beauty of
Yeah,
face is temporary, and beauty of heart is for permanent.
exactly. That's very true. The beauty of your heart always remains intact. No one can
Yes,
tarnish it. But the beauty of your physical appearance is just it's a fleeting illusion, you can say.
yes,
It's for a
yes. It's
transient
for
moment.
some time.
Yes,
After
that's
the
very
age of 50, at most, you are going to decline in your beauty.
very true.
Yes,
And you
yes.
cannot even stop it from happening. Like
Nobody
many,
can stop it.
exactly.
Nobody can stop it for
Yeah.
having wrinkles, and your eyesight will become weak, and
Mm-hmm.
your hair will turn white. So nobody, these are unavoidable things, and it will happen. It will bound to happen, we can
Yeah,
say.
it's and
So
no matter
we should prefer inner beauty. That's why.
exactly. Always, we should always prefer inner beauty, and also, like many women think that if they have a lot of money, then they can keep their beauty intact as well. So they start undergoing through surgeries, through
Yes.
different types of procedures and
But
stuff like that.
finally,
But
finally,
still,
it goes in.
yeah, but it still doesn't work because these women start getting Botox
Yes.
and different types of like lip job, nose job, and stuff like
Yes.
that. But
Yes.
even that doesn't hide their age.
And eventually, they have to face the effect of old age. Yes,
Absolutely.
having all these treatments, they have to
Yes.
face. Yes,
They have to face it. And also I believe that having a good heart is very important, because I mean, the goodness inside your heart also reflects on your face. If you have
yes,
a pure heart,
exactly.
that will reflect on your face. So
Yes,
in it's like I have met with so many people who are good looking, but eventually I didn't like them because they turned out to be very ugly from the inside. Like they did not
yes,
have a good, and they turned out to be very shallow. And similarly, I have met with average looking people who are like, I mean, according to the societal conventional beauty standard, they were like average looking people, but they had a heart of gold.
pure.
And that because of that, they looked really beautiful as well.
Yes, yes. That's why it is said that if you are beautiful by heart, so you
Mm-hmm.
can achieve anything. Finally, you can achieve anything. Yes.
Yes, that's very true. So yeah, so it was such a great discussion. So yeah, so take care of yourself and
Okay.
goodbye. Yeah.
Goodbye.